Hello, hello. How's it going, bros? Oh, yeah. Ooh. Maybe a bit loud. Maybe I need to turn it down my end. Okay. How are y'all doing today? On this fine Wednesday. Kind of not morning. I hope we're doing fine. I'm kind of hoping my Norepinephrine kicks in. These sweet, sweet headaches are great. I'm not gonna waste any time. Steve, buddy. Yeah, you know what I want. I don't even need to ask you. Welcome today. I'm just gonna get straight in. Why wait? Why delay the inevitable? And hi, Jimmy. How's it going? I just realised I haven't changed my lineup. I no longer have Shep. That's it. Shep is gone, lad. Shep is no longer a part of this union. Let me go get our new boy instead. Oh, you've been out in the garden today. Nice. Please tell me you're a PNG. Whoa, 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 stop, stop. You're not a PNG. Oh, the music's alright. Yeah, get into it. Go on. While I try and search for an appropriate image of our new boy. That technically is a PNG. Technically. Counts, right? Whatever. Go in there. Save. Okay. But I need to get this new one. Do boop boop boop. Why didn't I do this while I was sat here? Oh God! He knows what you're doing. He can see you. Oh Jesus Christ, that is terrifying. Going over like that, that's fucking hilarious. Oh no. Shrink just a bit more, Zucker boy. Now you're gonna have to shrink a bit more, a bit more. There you go. Fill the places. Actually, you probably need going just up a smidgen. Oops. No, get back in there. Yeah, okay, let me just rename this. So I know it's Dear Zucker. But nope, ship is no more. I now have Zucker. I mean, it would make more sense to put him at the end because he was the recent villager, but that would mean I'd have to move all of them, and I'd rather just do that later. So, for now... Bye, ship. There we go. For now, it is as it is. I'll change it later. But yeah, I went... what ended up happening was there would have been a free spot today, but I figured because I would have been streaming, I wouldn't have been able to sort out getting him. Yes, I go through Nookazon. Fight me. So I ended up skipping a day. I moved forward a day so there would be a free spot, and then I checked today that's why there's no Isabel doing the announcements, just to make sure he was here, and then I went back a day. So he's technically out and about. He's technically out and about. Hey buddy, it's always as fun to chat with you. You make me happy, and I thought I'd tell you that. So in fact, spoiler alert, a lot of folks like you and care about you and wish they could buy an action figure of you. It's true. Freckles. What a great thing to wake up to. It's like a lot of folks care about you. Oh, that's actually really sweet. I'll save that. I'll read that when I'm feeling down. That's actually really nice. Thank you, Freckles. I appreciate that. Yeah, today I should be... Yep, Leaf's in today. Oh, I thought you were doing a weird dance, Zell. You're not, you just sweeping up. Alright, let's go check for the DIY. Yeah, I probably won't be playing this for long today. That's a balloon. And I might just move on to Monster Hunter. I don't know why I've had like the Monster Hunter itch, but the Monster Hunter itch. It is a thing. No, I didn't open that. Wow. And it's clay. That is not useful in the slightest. You want to look at my flower breeding? Okay. I'll since I'm going this way anyway, just need to check. Nope. Nope. Just looking for the bottle. I'll go to my flower breeding station. See if I've had any flowers sprout. I'm hoping these will produce some blue roses, because you're supposed to have like 2 hybrid roses. Red roses. Weird. But yeah, there you go. Magnificent. Beautiful. I need to do some pruning, but, you know. And then over here we have the farm section that still needs some plants added. I need the watermelon. The watermelons are what I need. Yeah, they're for free. 3B3. I don't know if this is like the optimal setup. I really don't. For like breeding flowers, but what do I know? It's a 30 piece. Just take a screenshot. Have you taken a screenshot? Have you taken the pictures? Good. So long. But yeah. Oh no, that's bread. Why? Why do the yellow ones breed? Why? Yeah, I need the watermelon. I haven't managed to find the watermelon football thing. Sucks. I also don't know what to put in this section. Maybe more different one of these plants. I don't know. Oh no, I could put the giant peaches. I'm so stupid. Someone made a farm, and you can basically get I think giant versions of your fruit. Like you can make. I know they're for peaches. I haven't seen any other fruit, but they're the peach surprise box. But it essentially looks like a giant peach, and someone's like put giant peaches in their garden. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Son of a bitch. Okay. How is that? How? Alright, okay. I don't get this right. So, I've been told that these rocks, right, you need a 3x3 space for them to place themselves down. And so, here I am, because weeds count as being an object, and apparently these the custom paths count as being an object. So it means if you fill the place with custom paths, then, yeah. But then, how is any of this a 3x3 space? Or can they put themselves down on one square and you don't need a 3x... Oh, I'm so confused. I'm megally confused. I'm trying to get them to go here, because they were originally up where that farm was, but I decided to have like a... I don't know, like a circle of rocks, but they don't seem to be placing themselves. They always seem to be one off, which is fucking annoying. But alas. Yes, my bamboo is growing finally. I decided, I had some bamboo near a trail, up like that way. It's where King Caesar's shrine is, and it just wasn't growing. And for some reason, I thought to myself, hey, I just need to go to Bamboo Island, and then I can steal some already fully grown bamboo, and then I can just fucking place it there instead of waiting for the fucker to grow. Because it won't, for some reason. Space not big enough, I don't fucking know. And then it occurred to me, well, why don't I just grow my own bamboo and then move it? Instead of hoping to hell you get Bamboo Island. So that's what I'm doing. That's what's been decided. So yeah, I'm gonna let that grow. And then move it. You can move bamboo, right? Like you would trees. Right? Right? Hello, King Ghidorah. Rock. Son of a bitch. Ah, that'll be 5 fossils today, though. I don't usually get 5. Oh yes, I will announce, because I think it's bloody great. There's this person on Twitter they have a Discord as well. The name's Pokey Ninja, and for the past there's been an article about him. He's basically a person that is fed up of the trading of villagers for like ridiculous fucking prices, and even some who are disgusting enough to ask for real money. And so what he's been doing, he essentially hacked into his game and gives himself villagers so that he can give them to other people completely for free. And so he does giveaways for people who really want a certain villager. And he's recently announced that he's going to be doing something big that's essentially going to shake the world. It's going to change the way things work, and it means people will end up with the villagers that they want. He's not announced anything further than that, but I'd keep an eye on it. It sounds very interesting. And I honestly can't wait. I am a fan. I've been hit by the Raymond bug. I would really love Raymond. Maybe Anchor, because I would like one of each personality type, and it's either Robin or Anchor, because I need a snooty, but I'm not sure about Robin, because then I'd have like 2 birds on my island, and I don't know. Did I not have... Okay. So, but yeah, Pokey Ninja, go check him out. Stegotorso, Skull, Spinotorso. Torso. I'll keep a hold of the Spinotorso. I know people like making the Spinosauruses. Still no T-Rex skull though. Oh, if you didn't know, I need one more fossil for my museum. I'm looking for a Diplodocus tail tip. Oh. Make a Spino, but with the proper tail. Oh, that's what you're getting at. I was like, what are you talking about? Zucker, my boy. Hello, how you doing? You want a velvet stool? I'll give you a fucking velvet stool. Come here. Oh, I can't because I'm full. Hang on, Zucker. Actually, no. I need to look what your house looks like, because if you're buying something that's not aesthetically pleasing, then... I'm sorry, mate. I can't in all good consciousness give you that. Get rid of that. No, keep Spinotorso. Get rid of you. Actually, Stegotorso I'll keep, because people like building Stegosauruses as well. Oh, I gotta get rid of the fish. Damn it. Yeah, give me the money. Yes, I want to share. I believe... Yes. Oh my god, Zucker's wearing fucking glasses. I didn't even fucking realise what the fuck, Zucker. What the fuck is that? Zucker! What the hell? Okay, question. If you get a villager from someone else's island, do they keep all the clothing accessories that they got given from the other person? Because there's no way that that's a natural... There's just no way. They usually pick great things, but that just... It doesn't work. Tulip colour, no. I wonder if you'll have hyacinths today. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes, I'm all about them pastel colour stripes. Did I? Fuck. There's a delay on the thing, and I have to look at the wallpapers on the OBS screen because I can't fucking see them. Okay, that's fine. Alright. No, nothing really interesting in today unless people want stools, but yeah. Bye, Zucker. Is that 2 lazy villages I have now? Let me see. Yeah, I have Stitches and Zucker are both lazy characters. It would have, if I had kept my original one, I would have ended up with 4 lazy villagers because I would have wanted Lucky and Punchy as well as Stitches and Zucker, and it's like 4 lazy. That's just... Oh. Oh, okay. I didn't even realise you were there, but that works. You've just given me an idea, though, Jimmy. Is there a dino that has a tail kind of shaped like the Spino, the actual, like, Spino that's been discovered? I wonder. Maybe the Diplodocus tail? You'd need a different tip, though. But, like, the beginning of it, like this, like that would work. No, like ignore... Hang on, ignore that. But, like, the beginning of it? That's the only tail I can think of. I don't know who else has a thicker tail. No, Levy, stop. Not like this. So let me explain to you why it gave me a heart attack, Levy. So Levy here posted something to me this morning. It came up on my phone, and they had posted an image to me, but I couldn't see the image. It only came up with the message because it was a phone notification, and it said, "Hey, do you want Raymond as I have him in boxes?" I believe was the quote. I have Raymond in boxes. Yeah, that's all I saw. That's the only message I saw straight across. I have Raymond in boxes. Now, Levy here is the one who took Shep from me. So, in my mind, I was thinking, oh, he must have a villager moving out, and he must have Raymond. Oh shit, I really want Raymond. I don't want to pass up on this opportunity to get Raymond, which means I'm going to have to spam, like, time traveling just so I can get a villager that I want to move out, and it's going to be hectic, and then I've got to stream, and I don't want to miss out on getting Raymond, and that's what was going through my head the entire time. So then I clicked on the Discord, saw there was a picture, and the picture was literally, it was of Everybody Loves Raymond, the complete series box set. And I cried. Softly to myself. Thanks, Levy. I hope you're proud of yourself. Let me go in here. But yeah, I want to create a Spino with the tail, but whose tail? We need to explore these tail options. Make the proper Spino. Oh yeah, this would all be Shep stuff. Oh, he left his farmer overalls. I mean, fair enough. They weren't that great on him anyway. Yeah, you were you gave me a fucking heart attack. I have those two. Yeah, I don't know if anyone noticed, but it said, like, day 3 of the thing. For some reason, it's not been counting that I've been going on. Like, I've been on every day consistently. And then for some reason, I'll wake up and it'll be like, oh no, you're back to square one again. And it's like, why? I've been on. I check every day. Unless it's past a certain, like, time threshold, I just don't know. It's the weirdest fucking thing. That's not what I wanted. Special goods. Unity sync. I think I got KK Sonata. I think I have it. Right. I wonder who was saying, oh dear then, fuck's sake. Are you moving too? How you been? Oh, I say Peachy again. Oh no. Alright guys, what should our catchphrase be? Give it to me. You can decide it. Spaghetti. Alright. Oh, spaghetti. What about spaghetti? It's a me. Well, spaghetti was the first one. Is it spaghetti or spaghetti? Spaghetti. Someone touch my spaghetti. It's a me spaghetti. Like, that won't fit. I don't even think spaghetti fits on. Sure, fuck it. Yeah, spaghetti. Fits like a glove, does it? Okay then. Yeah, let me... What have we got? Oh, we do have some of the yellow ones. I do need them. Oh, yes, please. I need to change the front of Caesar's thing, because I only had pink ones. Spaghetti to all your villagers. Help. Actually, I'll tell you a joke. So Bianca, if I can find her, I wonder if she still says it. You gonna sing? No, you're just gonna stare at it. Hi, Dob. Dobby! Dobby, please! Oh, Bianca's inside. Actually, I haven't found the DIY yet. Probably should. But no. So, funny story. Bianca wanted me to change her her catchphrase, and something terrible happened. There we go. So, I've been watching Markiplier's Unus Annus at the time that she asked me to change her catchphrase, so I'm like, you know, oh, yeah, fine, Unus Annus. And then I realised soon after that I forgot a very important letter. I forgot one letter. A very, very important letter. So, yeah, she doesn't quite say Unus Annus. And I only realised after. So, yeah, if my niece happens to come round. Yeah. That's, why? It's fine. Funnily enough, none of my villagers have picked it up, and usually catchphrases and sayings and shit like spread like wildfire, but no villager has picked that up. I'm thankful, but dear God. I just expected to wake up one morning and it's just, oh, Unus Annus. I'm like, oh no. Why? Oh yeah, I had dropped all my shit off, didn't I? I haven't picked that up yet. Can't pick it up, but someone messaged me about ZUCKER and I needed space to give them stuff. I don't know. But yeah, that's why all my shit is out. I'm sorry. Nope. Jay, are you in? You're out. Stitches, though. You're in. Is that that time where my cousin was sick and saw so the potion, turned to him and said, look, it's... Oh no. Signpost, no. Yeah, teach me. Wait, I don't have it? Do I not have it? Really? Oh my fucking god, what is it then? I thought I had the signpost. The hell? I have that. Angled signpost. Ah. I see. That explains it. I didn't know there were two. Huh. Well then. Learn something new every day. We were in Domino's at the time. Ah. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh god, things kids come out with, it's great. It's even like better when they realize what they're saying. It's like my niece, she is just so quick to the response and shit, and I just don't know. I can't fathom how good she is at. She's just so funny, and I'm not biased. I swear. Oh, and then say yeah, because they don't understand like what they're saying. All they know is that you're laughing at it. So then they just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna say it more. And it's like, no. Okay, I need to search for the DOI. Would you say my sister has wit? I've never really considered my sister to have like a witty response. She can be funny at times, but like witty. She's just more sassy than anything. She's not too afraid to basically joke about shit. I wouldn't call that wit. Eh. She's a laugh though. She's a riot. Ah, there you are. Masher. Lights helmet. Oh, I don't have it. Oh, that's a fucking miracle. 2 recipes I don't have. Right, let's go change Caesar. Do I have space? I have some space. Let's go pick up Caesar's bushels. No, why did I dig it back? I don't have room for that. I think I know where I can put you. Do I? Yes. Yes. Nope. There we go. Everything is as it should be. Can I could? Would that look too much? Well, I've got nowhere else to put it, so. Fire breeding garden built. Nice. Well done. Now you have somewhere to breed the children. Why did I say that? Why did I say that? Why the fuck did I say that? What the fuck is wrong with me? I am so sorry. Why the fuck did I say that? What the Yeah, we'll just pretend that never happened. Oh, no, I have no... Fuck it. Swap with... Just swap it, do not bury it in the hole, please. Oh, no, I still can't. Okay. I've got to find space for this bushel. Where could I put a bushel? Oh, I could put it in the back row here. Yeah, sure. I think I was anyway. There we go. Go pick up the dinosaur. Trying to think, cause Leaf's here, and like every time I start working on my my island, it becomes apparent that it's like, oh, a bush would go nicely here. Oh wait, Leaf's not here. I don't have any bushes. Now that he's here, I should take advantage, maybe. Give me money. I need to put it away. God deadly done. Why? Backwards and forwards always. Fuck's sake. Oh, dear God. But, I mean, I've technically done most of what I could do today. I haven't gone to the Able Sisters, I've just realised. That I can only do offline. Unless I wanted to plant some more stuff. Don't think so. So I'll open up in a minute if anyone wants to come take advantage of me. No. Yes, more money for the Raymond Fund. You know, actually, I'll tell you, I got ZUCKER pretty cheap. I think I grinded 20 Nook Mile tickets. I thought honestly that would be enough considering I've got like 2 milli in bells, so I thought I could make up, because like a lot of them were selling for 30. I was like, well, I could always make it up in bell count. Like, no problem. But no, I ended up getting him for 15 Nook Miles and 100k bells, which very cheap. That is not a bad price. There was one guy who came to me, because he saw that I had ZUCKER on my wish list, and was like, "Oh, what's your offer?" And I'm like, "Well, I have 15 Nook Mile tickets at the minute, because at the time I didn't have 20." And he said, "Oh, would you be able to give me 30? Because I've paid 40 for him." I'm like, "Yeah, I could give it you in bells." He's like, "How many?" It's like, "I could give you 1 million. And he just never got back to me. I don't think he was happy. Yeah, always go the lowest price you're willing to. Because, you know, they could tell you, it's like, hey, could you raise it a bit more? Like, you haggle. That's the whole point of haggling. You just the price, you know. So I didn't want to just say 2 million out the bat, because that's a lot of money. And, you know, I don't know the person. I don't know this guy. No, I got him cheap. Some people are honestly willing to sell their villagers for quite cheap. Like, I know a lot of people don't agree with the selling the villager thing, but honestly, if they're selling them for like 10 Nook Mile, 20 is probably the limit, I would say. I would never say like 40, like 30, 40, 50. knock them out tickets for a villager. But like, you know, with maybe a few bells, it's not the worst thing in the world. Is he back? Well, let's go see your house then. But it's not bad. This is not what I was expecting, but okay. Got your own little stall, and that is bizarre. I'm gonna get you some better furniture. I mean, I could get you all the cooking equipment, dude. Welcome to your snack castle. It certainly is. Oh, my boy. He's exercising. What a cutie. What a cutie patootie. Oh yeah, I changed my town theme. My town tune. It was Godzilla's theme, but it was like way too not cutesy. So I changed it to toss a coin to your Witcher. Because I usually say that, you know, you've got to toss a coin to King Caesar. A value plenty. Alright, let's go. Hi, Dob. Let's go put up the town. Go ahead, toss your Witcher. Oh, gay man of plenty. Go ahead, toss your Witcher. Be gay for humanity. What villagers? You know, I was telling my mum the other night. I was like, look, you have Netflix now. You need to watch The Witcher. You will love it. It is really good. It's the greatest. 'Cause, like, my mum's into all, like, the medieval type fantasy stuff. Or at least, like, more like political medieval. Like, you know, if it's like King, Queen, shit like that. And Witcher does kind of get a bit political. But it's, you know, good series. So I'm telling her, like, she's like, oh, what's it about? And me and Jimmy were like, well, it's about a traveling man with his gay bard. His gay bard companion. Oh, God. Not the best description in the world, but not entirely wrong. I mean, the dude who plays Geralt, like, yeah, people were like, oh, Superman's playing Geralt, but you know what? He does a fucking good thing, and I just skipped over the dodo code. He does a fucking good job of playing Geralt, like, dude. And it's nice that they put in a lot of bath scenes. Right, let me... 9, B, 2... Oh yeah, He is like, he paints his Warhammer or some shit. He's like, that is he's great. He's a fucking great. I need more of him in my life. You should like set up like live streams, just watch him paint and geek out. So someone else on yes, that word. Someone is on their way. Who? Who's cock blocking me today? Ah, 'tis the cousin. No, it's not the cousin. Why are you arriving from Lamplight? Oh, you have 2? I didn't know you had 2. Oh my god. That's a very tame name, all things considered. Hi, Bro Toxic. How's it going? Welcome to whatever this is. Oh, you have a Switch Lite. Oh, makes sense. Maybe I might come and take advantage. Do sharks appear in the morning? I need my sharks, man. My sharks! Let's see what we've got available. I might take advantage. And we have jack shit. Well, the dresses aren't bad. We've got the costumes. Stunning. Fancy hats. Do I have a white one? I don't think I do. Oh my god! Is that Master Chief? No, that's Master Chief. Holy shit. Oh. Yeah, I'll get one of them. I don't even know if I have it, but... Oh yeah, my niece sent me like the sweetest thing the other day. She sent me a letter, and it basically said "stay safe" on it, and it had a present attached to it, and it was a doctor's mask. Like, how cute's that? It's fucking adorable. Let's see if I can hit this bastard. Wait, I can't? Can you not hit rocks online? I mean, that makes sense. It would mean people don't steal them. Huh. Hello, how's it going? Welcome. Okay, what can I do? I might go make myself some peaches. I don't know how many peaches I'd need, but I'll go make some peaches. Or maybe, no, I'll make a signpost. Because I need to replace the one that's angled. And it needs to say shops. Yeah. Oh yeah, I also need another one for housing, don't I? I have another one on the other side. Signpost. No, not creek crafting. I need to customize it. Well, I guess it would just stay home. Okay. Right. Let me go drop some hibiscuses off. Hibiscus. Hibiscus? Hibiscus. Yeah, I have these. I only had the angled ones. I thought it was a bit weird. Oh yeah, Stitches has the DIY. If you're curious. Good old Stooches. What I think to put these away. What am I gonna do? A bubblegum deer. Oh yeah, I've almost finished my kitchen. I finally managed to make a sink, the ironwood sink. I might change the color of some of these. Or maybe the walls. Or maybe, I wonder if I could turn these to white. To match the walls a bit better. I also need a white fridge. Blue's okay, but I don't know why I need to change using the fridge. There you go. This doesn't match. Yeah, it's almost done. The bathroom is nowhere near complete. Don't look at it. It's not worth it. I'll take my bubble gum away. And when the skies are all blue, all I can think of is you. Woo, woo, woo. Hi, Jay. Oh, God. Everything's growing. Stop growing. I need to really trim back some of these flowers. Why is it the flowers I don't want to grow explode? Yeah. The guy who ghosted you for a bit but then was working? Take advantage. Just spill it all to him now. Just be like, yeah, I feel the same way. Let's date. Do it. You're in the money. Do it. Make me proud, Levy. Might put a crafting table up here, actually. Maybe there? Yeah, it would make sense to put it there. Yeah. Because I have like one down here, but just propose to him. We're skipping the dating scene. We're just straight up propose. Oh God, what do I need? Do I really have no iron nuggets? Iron nugs. I don't have any iron nugs. Did I drop them? I dropped them all, didn't I? On the beach. They are currently residing on the beach as we speak. Well, I hope they're still on the beach. Fuck yeah, I'll be your best man. Yeah, I dropped them on the beach. Dropping on the beach, dude. Dropping on the beach, dude. Boom. Oh, I can't pick that up, can I? Because it's an actual fucking thing. Natural garden check. Wait, didn't I? Did I not put the natural garden? Oh, fuck. Yeah, I was supposed to do this for Dobbs, and then I was doing this, and then instantly someone was like, hey, I've got Zucker, and I'm like, shit. Please don't take my stuff. I'm an idiot that leaves his stuff hanging around. Help yourself to any free DIYs, glasses. They need getting rid of. Okay. I don't know why I'm making it. I can't place it. But, oh well. My inventory is just destined to be full. Right, let me see what we got. I mean, that one looks pretty good. That one might fit in. Playing with the turtle, I sweat the DIYs. Okay. No, don't bother Gamera too much. He gets very snappy when he's angry. Yeah, that maybe. Why can't I have it like this color? That would have been better. Oh. Alright, do I have space? I have some space. Let me go make some peaches. From the front. You can't stop me, Jimmy. This is my stream. I will never be cancelled. Wahaha, I need 10 peaches per one. Boyo, what the fuck? don't think I have that many peaches on my island. Why did I put them so close together? How many is that? 8. Oh, still not enough. No time to take from random peaches. Read a page from my old fanfiction. Okay. Yeah. Place myself somewhere scenic. How's it going? This is not... Why? Why do I do this to myself? Always with the trees. That's punishment. Alright, where are we at? Alright. Well, it's not my fault I can't find them. What's that supposed to mean? Plenty, shouted Grey. They started to fight. Ow! Hey! Watch it! Ow! My forbidden bit. At first, Spirit was just watching, and for a second, he didn't know who or what was winning. A cloud of smoke went everywhere. Polo came out. Next time, don't pick on a girl, said Polo, dusting herself off. Unfortunately for Greymon, he got a whacking from girl power. Spirit was just tutting to himself. Stop fighting, he shouted. There isn't going to help us find Spiro. Spirit's right. Sorry, G, said Polo. Yeah, sorry. Now that's better. Now think, where do you think we could, where they could have gone? Explained Spirit. Explained Spirit? I know, shouted Grey. Let's ask I-Fi. Yeah, I always knows where Spy is. Spirit summoned I-Fi. Bzz, 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 said I-Fi. I-Fi, do you know where Spirit is? Asked Polo. Wait, what happened to the Sonic one? Yes, you can take some fruit. Just don't take from the front ones. Take from the ones behind. This is chapter 2. It's not my fault you missed some. To recap, I was released by Sonic, and then I was released from the clutches of Eggman, only to then be put in a cage by Sonic. And then it went on to chapter 2, where we go back to all the OCs, and they're wondering where Spiro is. Yes. Yes. Can you spare a peach then for this week? Oh, how many peaches? How many peaches do you want? Actually, there's some peaches. There's a tree. Where are you? I can show you where the tree is. I know a particular tree you can get from. It's on the other side of the island. Oh, just one? Never mind. Here, take it. Thought you needed the whole set. So yeah, that's the context. They're trying to find where Spiro is. For some reason, my writing style back when I was younger was very like... It's written as if I'm seeing it as a cartoon. So... the bit where they're like fighting and they're basically just going ow, e, ow, oh. It's like, Or the bit where I write down an audible vinyl scratch. Is It's so very weird. Another tidbit as well, the character who's been called Spirit, I never knew whether to call them a boy or a girl. And so I had basically written he/she in the book itself, but because my friend was writing it with me. Like, we'd kind of swap between chapters. I'll let you know which chapters she wrote. But we would pass it between us. And so she went through every single bit that I had wrote she/he and rubbed it out and put he. And it was like, oh, okay. That annoyed the hell out of me. I mean, granted, as a writing context, like, he/she wouldn't have made sense. Some reason I don't know why I didn't put they, but you know. That's why I always say, right, here's a tip for artists or writers out there. Never in a million fucking years write or draw anything, like a project, like a full-on comic series or a book series, whatever. Never ever do something with your friends. And I know it sounds harsh, but believe me, because friends, they come and go, and sometimes you have a vision in mind how you want to do something, but they have something completely different, and you just end up clashing, and then you'll argue, and then, like, even if you're, like, inseparable with something, I've had it where people have come to me and we've collabed on something, but then they're no longer interested in the project, but they've, like, heavily influenced how something's written, and they've put their own OCs into my thing, and it just ends up being complicated, because it's like, oh, you have an OC in this, but now you're not interested in the project, or I'm no longer friends with you, so now what do I do with this project who has this prominent OC character? It ain't worth it. Like, honestly. Unless you were two artists. But even then, I would say no. Unless it's unless it's a very short thing. Unless it's, like, literally something that's like a Vine. Not a Vine. What are they called? The books. Zine, there you go. If it's like a zine or something that you can just get a quick project out, just go, boom, there you go. Do not work on a long-term thing with buddies, friends. It's just too much. That's a tip. That's a tip and a half. Sorry, someone's leaving. Like, I've even had it as well. Alright, glasses, that's alright. Like, I've even had it where, like, I've had friends who obviously know I'm working on something, and they basically come up with these OC ideas, and they're like, oh yeah, we could put this in, and like, at the time, I was like, yeah, that's really cool, I really like this character, I really like it. And then you end up doing something with this character, but then what they envisioned the character to be is something completely different from what you envisioned, and it's like, And so you think to yourself, well, I've just been working with this character for a year, and now you're telling me that's completely wrong. Well then. If it's a short project, yeah, but if it's a long, massive story, then don't even bother. Not worth the amount of fuss it has if you two are falling out or something. Exactly. Because, like, especially if it's an OC type thing, because they have a vision for what their OC is and what their OC does, and, you know, if you're trying to drive a narrative with their OC, and then, like, sometimes people make the OC overpowered, or say that the OC would never do that, it's yeah. It's just, like I said, it's not worth it. I have a friend though who does something similar in that I'll make stuff up and joke about it, but then they purposely claim that it's our thing and that they come up with half of it, and it's like, no. Who does who? Who? I would like to know who this person is. Is it me? Am I it? Am I the person? Oh no. Because I know, like, we've talked about my the thing that I've been working on. I say working on, I haven't. I'll tell you later. Okay, okay, I want to hear this tea later, because this is the first I'm hearing of it. But I know, like, we joke about stuff that happened in, like, my thing, what you call it, OC universe. And I've taken, like, so many ideas you've given me. I feel bad. I mean, like, sometimes it's alright to talk with people about your stuff because you feel like you can definitely flesh some characters out and shit. That's 100% yours, though. The involvement I've had is more additional role, which I'd only argue is a tiny credit and final thing. But, I mean, with like I said, with you, it was good to, like, talk it out and flesh ideas out and then suddenly get new ideas. Without that whole crutch that, hey, you have an OC in this, so we've got to have them do something, or... Yeah, it's you know... Because the project I'm talking about was once a Caleb thing, and this person I knew had an OC that was prominent in it, and they'd always try and insert their OC into things, and oh god, they would push the gay agenda, and I'm not bothered by the gay whatevs. But it's like every opportunity they got, it would be like, yeah, and then this character's gay, and then this character's gay, and it's like, it's alright, but sometimes it was just like, maybe I don't want to focus on the relationship side of things in my story. If people are gay in my story, whatevs, but that shouldn't be the driving force of my story. Careful, it's fine. I mean, I do have a few LGBT in my story. LGBTQAI plus. But again, it the way the person was talking about it was literally they would never talk about the action side or drama side of the story, which or basically what my story is about. It was always cutesy little romance things all the time. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. But again, if that's all we talk about, you kind of have to think to yourself, so I want to make it this action-packed thriller. And then all we're talking about is as if it's a sitcom. That's what I'm trying to get at. Yeah, you get it. You get it, guys. You understand. Lilies and wolves. God damn it. What did Hyacinth? And you're out again, Zucker. You're very indecisive where you want to be. I guess if no one's coming, I'll go place some of the items I guess just holler up if anyone wants to come over. But yeah, no, that's what I've learned. What's the point in calibering something big? There's just no point. In fact, I would think it's even worse when, like, you have this, yeah, unless it's a professional relationship you're aiming to have. Like, some can work, don't get me wrong. But, you know, if it's just, like, friends and you're just coming up with ideas, like, eventually, it's just never worked for me. That's the point perspective that I'm getting at. It's just never worked for me, and I would just say, save everybody a headache. Don't do it. Oh, I'm not going to be able to pick that up, am I? Oh, I'm going to have to pick the flower. Damn it! Why? What are you? Get out. I'm going to have to pick this flower. Fuck! My life. Why? Yeah. I think it sucks even more though, you know, when you've like I haven't had a character where they were just a random character. They had no inverse thing, whatever. They had nothing really. They were just a character, and then I basically had a friend, and we would do scenarios with it, and eventually I stopped talking to them. But then, like, we established this kind of world building with this character that actually isn't that bad, but then I just can't use it. The stuff we put in, their character was a very, very, very prominent feature of this universe. And I can't use it, so my poor character's just there like, oh, okay. That's the other thing. Just save yourself the headache. Actually, you know what I found like real cringy back in the day. I still do to this point. You'll have people who there's like a tier level, I would say, of people making OCs. A certain tier where it gets to the point where you have some which are arguably like kind of the cringy side of things, where it's like a Mary Sue, like you have like a Mary Sue scale to whatever is on the opposite end of a Mary Sue. Like that's the scale I'm talking about. It's nothing to do with artistic talent or anything. It's just that kind of level. So of course they give themselves like, again, unbelievable powers, and then yeah, my character would never cry, like shit like that. Unless there was a reason why they never cry, and it was just a personality. Point is, like that's what they would give themselves, and it like if they're put into a world where it's kind of, it doesn't really fit, and then you find yourself having to work around the fact that their character is this and that, and it got so tiring so quickly. I had a person come to me one time. I was using their OC, and like I was fitting them into the story, and I basically asked them, okay, does your character have any weaknesses? Because, you know, I'm writing them as a villain. Is there like something I could write in that would, you know, so my heroes could, you know, have an advantage at one point? And I basically got told flat out, right, no, this character has no weaknesses. And I'm like, well there's gotta be the weaknesses. And they were arguing with me, saying that no, the character doesn't have a weakness. And I was like, okay, and this character apparently used this book or something for their magical something or other. I barely even remember. I just remember there was a book my character used. And I was like, well, what if the book is the weakness? And they were just denying it, being like, yeah, it could be, but I would love to see your characters try to take it off him. And I'm like, you have to give me something to work with here, buddy. You have to give me... and, oh god, it became so tiring so fast. And that's the kind of thing I'm talking about with like tiers of people where they're just so like, the OC is the best thing ever, and I mean you can think your OC is the best thing ever, whatevs. It's kind of like when it starts affecting other people with how like Mary Sue and Johnny Stew your character is, that it's like, well, you want me to put them into a story, but then there's nothing I can work with. You've gotta give me something. So yeah, that's the kind of shit. I don't want to knock anyone's OC. I never think... There are some OCs you can say like cringy stuff, but I've made cringy OCs. We've all had that phase. Everyone's got to go through their cringy OC phase at some point. Like, it's just a thing. As long as just have fun with your OCs. Have fun. Maybe I should make a... We need to go back to the days of DeviantArt where people just make OCs like... It just this one character where it's like, yeah, they're the best thing ever. They are unbeatable. They have rainbow sparkles for eyes. Shit like that. I need that. I need to make an OC like that. Oh no, are they not one square? They're not one square, are they? They tell me they're not one square. Fuck! Oh dear. That ain't good. Well, I guess I could take up 2 squares. It wouldn't look too out of place. Oh yeah, I love when they like read the redrawing of OCs. Like, I fucking love that. Like, that's why I do it myself, because it's... you can add stuff and take away stuff and just bring the character more to life. It's great. In fact, I even love it when you have a... less experienced artists that come in and they've like made a Sonic OC, or they've made an OC, and I just love drawing that shit because it just reminds me when I was a child that I would draw my OCs every day and fucking love them, and just to see a more experienced artist draw them and bring them more to life is the fucking best. I do it more, but there's very little I have to remember from the OC making days. There's gotta be some pictures. You can be like, hey, I have this OC, let's fucking draw them. Only a few hundred self-insert. My entire OC... Actually, no, I've only ever done one self-insert, because that was literally... It was like, hey, this is me turning into a dragon, so... technically... That's about as self-inserty as you can get. I could leave those two front ones open. Yeah, I'll leave the two front ones open. I mean, I don't see anything. What's wrong with self-inserts? Like, I don't know why people say it's a bad thing. Unless they're like an absolute, again, Mary Sue or Johnny Stew, where nothing bad ever happens to them, and they don't experience pain, and there's no fucking conflict. Like, if they're like boring ass character, then just no. But it's like, oh god. It's like my, because I love the Ancient Magus Bride, but then the counterpoint to it is basically the main character, Chisei, is a self-insert of the creator, and it's like, well, who cares? I would say that Chisei is a well-rounded character. She's been through conflict, and like, who cares? I don't know why it's a negative point always. Could you call a fiction based on real life events itself? I mean, technically, but again, I don't think the term self-insert is a bad thing. People have wrote stories around real life events because they obviously want to get out their feelings about what happened, and but then they don't get called like a self-insert thing, even though it is. But it's not a. It shouldn't be said as a bad thing. Yeah, these are the real questions we ask. I mean, wouldn't you consider self-inserts more, like, better, though? Again, as long as you're not writing them as, like, one-dimensional characters. But it can work from the perspective of, like, oh yeah, I know this character really well because they, you know, they're a self-insert. So this is what I would do in this situation. Or if it's based on real-life events, like... You basically would know what you're writing. I don't know, the art world is a strange one. With what's acceptable, and it's like, you know better than the teachers at school that told us we couldn't draw anime. Stop dictating what people should draw. Oh, of course you're the money rock, and I can't, like, stop myself from being knocked back. Oh, mind, I got the full amount that I could anyway. I mean, yeah, but honestly, I did see a post one time that nowadays we expect like children, like the children of DeviantArt, the teenagers, I should say, we expect them to have the same quality of understanding as we do now. So you know when they make an OC, and yeah, it's probably considered cringy. They're young. You know, what do you expect? But then they get, like, bashed on all the comments, and, like, they get critiques, which sometimes it's, like, alright, but then sometimes the critiques are like, you shouldn't have your character do this, make sure you have well-rounded stuff and that, and I personally think that could put some people off. Because if I had got all that when I was younger, when I was making my cringy OCs, I think it would just made me hate the character. Like, it really would. I just think sometimes a nudge in the right direction is okay if they're asking for it, but sometimes you need to let them figure out their own path with OCs. Like, let them explore and develop the OCs and look at it and be like, you know what, that won't work on this level. Let me try this instead. Because all you're gonna do is put people off. Like, you shouldn't you shouldn't hold them to the same standards that you do. Because children can be impressionable, and it. Again, thinking what I would have done back in the day, I would have just stopped drawing. Because it would have overwhelmed me that people are saying... All I would have saw was people don't think it's good. That's all I would have seen. I wouldn't have taken criticism into account because, again, I didn't have a mature mind. Me. Not... Kids can have mature minds. But, again, speaking from what I would have done, I wouldn't have had a mature enough mind at the time, so I would have taken it all in as hate and not thought, oh, they're just telling me this on how to improve. And it would have put me off art. I had teachers that already did it. I didn't need people on the internet doing that to me. We never had the older people yelling at us that it's cringy, but now that we're older, we're the ones that are telling younger ones to stop because we did it and that was cringe. Yeah, exactly. You want to do the super duper awesome self-invert, go for it. Make sure to add a multicolored hair that makes pictures. Exactly. Exactly, man. Like, it's also the same things when, like kids play Fortnite, we know this. But then, you imagine the older generation looking at us when we played COD or Minecraft and things like that and thought we were just, like, cringy, bad. Just let kids enjoy things. Like, I don't like Fortnite. I don't like Minecraft either. It's not the game for me. But why bring a kid down because they like something? Like, come on. That's the same shit we had to go through as kids. Why are you putting other kids through it? Stop. I liked Spyro the Dragon. I liked Sonic. Why, like, kids would bully me for it. Like, I don't want that. Yeah. Don't be the kids that you... Don't be the adults you hated when you were younger. Stop. Just step. Then I've gone on this rant. I apologize. But the art community is very... Okay, I say community. Art is very near and dear to my heart. My entire career is based on art. And it just sucks to see such, like, hate in it. Especially when it gets a bit hypocritical, when it's like, look, you weren't good at art when you started. You created cringy shit when you were starting out. Just let a kid explore. Like, don't put them off art. Never stifle a kid's creativity. Never. Encourage it. Unless they're being an arrogant little shit about it. Fine. But don't stifle a kid's creativity. What's the stone wall? There it is. So a really good stone wall with some aesthetic. It was very aesthetically pleasing. It was basically kind of like this setup, but it had like bits of stone wall in places. Where is my stone wall? There it is. So like it would have like Yeah, bits of like broken stone wall. Right, see, that looks pretty spandankety. Swangdankety. No. One thing I do hate is when I come up with an interesting way to solve a problem and then get told don't be silly, grinds my gears. Let me fix the door with blue tack. I mean, it's one thing to offer like a joke solution, like, hey, let me stick some flex tape on that. Is that really not gonna... Oh no, it won't, will it? Damn it. But like, some people I think just don't know when you're joking. I think. So of course you suggesting like we fix it with blue tack. They think like you're being serious, and it's like, no, why would I, what? Why would I fix it with blue tack? Yeah, no, you come up with interesting solutions to things, but most of the time people are just like, no, why would, don't be silly, that won't work. And it's like, what? And then you sit there and tell them like, well, explain to me why it won't work then. And it's just like, oh, it won't. Well, explain it to me. I'm right here. I have all day. Explain it to me why it will not work. People. Sometimes. People. Maybe an extra bush there would have worked. Yeah, we could put that there. I don't want to have been out of line. God dearly darn it. God, if I ever get out, just slam me. It just won't. Then play explain you wumble. Like, for real though. Oh, God, I hate adults, right? That you would... Well, it's the same thing, like, you suggest something and then they'll tell you it doesn't work like that. And it's like, well, explain to me why it won't work like that. I got it throughout as a kid. Like, no one would ever explain to me why something wouldn't work. Like, maybe it didn't and I was too dumb to realise that the thing wouldn't physically work. But just to be told because I said so. Like, I hate that. I hate that saying, because I said so. Unless the kids ask like 20 questions before that. Just, grinds me with the because I said so. No one should have to live in a world because I said so. You can't put that fence there. Why? Because I said so. But that doesn't make sense! It's kind of like, remember how we couldn't like do any like creative like painting and stuff? And it was like, why? Why can't we do it? It's like, because I said so. And it's like, but what? You be lazy because you don't want to tidy it? Like, what? What? But no, oh God. God help me. I'm probably going to turn to the exact parent that my parents were anyway, so... Might as well be a hypocrite now. That's not gonna work, is it? Nope. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna need double pathing. Ugh. Do I want double pathing? I've got no fucking choice. So that's just how I set it up. Beautiful. Mwah. Gorgeous, darling. I mean, not quite the same, but you know, you get the picture. Nothing can be symmetrical. That looks good. I could put a path to you, though. No, not a fence. Maybe 2-1. Diet hypocrisy for when you want to sound like you're right, but you're really not. Yeah, no. Yeah, I was ranting a bit. It's fine. Sometimes you just need to rant in life about things. Visit our rant on Reddit today. Oh, that looks cool. That would look cool maybe if it was like further back. You into kind of like this forest clearing area. Yeah, that could work. So I got my the creative juices are flowing. I'll have to open it up though. Methinks. No, that would need to put further back. Oh, you can stay like that. In fact, this tree shouldn't technically be there. But I kind of feel like it works. Beautiful iron bar. Thank you. I try. Sometimes I get sporadic ideas like that, where I'm just like, oh, it looks nice. That's a bit more extended. And other times I'm just like, eh. Like, again, I've got to decorate this entire, like, area, but, like, fuck knows what I'm doing with it. I think it's because all the trees. There's just so many trees, and it's like, I don't know what to do with them. Help. And I don't know what to do with this bit down here. I'll figure something out. Things usually come to me. I would like to change that entire waterfall area too. Yeah, all this. Because it just looks weird having one straight waterfall down one side. So I might change it so it kind of sticks out and curves. It's a little weird, but... It's not bad though. Not bad. It's coming along. Some bits are like, why? But it's an island. It's the island life. Hi, Leaf. Okay. Well, what is the Tim? Yeah, about one time I'd figured to stop. Right, before I switch over to Monster Hunter, is there anyone that would like me to come visit their island or come visit mine? You're welcome to do either. Either or. Well, actually, while I'm here, let me go install Dobby's new thing that I was going to install. Oh, you're thinking, aren't you? Hi, what are you thinking about? Yeah? Oh, valley of plenty, oh, I can also turn down my mic when a humble boss. There we go. Raced her right along with Geralt of Rivia. Okay. Yeah, thank you. What does this look like? Okay. That's not the worst thing in the world. That's not bad. Pretty good. Speed bag, cup of coffee, chair. Oh no, I need the book. The book. Where's the book? The book. That is a god bench. There's the book. Yeah, I finally got a single table. I've wanted a single table for so long for dear Dobby, and all I gave him was a bench. There we go. And now we can look out. I wish I could put his cup of coffee somewhere, but this is what we're working with. Maybe I can move it forward, actually. Can I with that there? Oh, I can. Yeah. There we go. Look at that. That's beautiful. Now you have somewhere to sit, Dobbs. And enjoy yourself. Right, I need to get rid of that, because I... Oh wait, no, do I have a speed bag? Yes, I do. Well, where's Jay? I can give it to him. Oh, bubblegum, dear. Why are you crying? He's out somewhere. Jay! Oh. Hey, buddy, you're sitting down. I can't give you shit. God damn it. Hi, Lady Goo. How's it going? God, did it... Jay, sit up! I just want to give you something, you stupid burp. I could get rid of these white cosmos. La la ba dum. I'll go pick up the cup of coffee. I bought a cup of coffee. It's very aesthetically pleasing, the cup of coffee. Again, I was going to give it to Dobby, but I figured Dobby would just like to read a book. You know, Shep's used this more than Zell has, but oh well. Oh, everybody's like outside cleaning their houses. I like that. That's so nice. It's like a... You know, like when it's summer and all your neighbors just decide they're gonna mow the lawn. Make a song about Jay. You stupid bird. Ow. You stupid bird. I just wanted to give you this item that I got for you. Actually, before I even... Let me go over to him so he can truly experience what I... Okay, never mind. There we go. Jay, you may have been my first villager ever, but you sometimes forget that I need to give you stuff. You see, why are you sitting under that tree? Jay Burb. Oh, Jay Burb, Jay Bird, Jay Burb, Jay Burb. The bird is a verb. He got up. He's done. He's done with my song. Now will you accept my thing? Yes, you will. Thank you. Oh, valley of plenty. Oh, ho, ho. Ugh. There you go. What are you giving me? Fragrance sticks? I mean, they're not bad. I could put them with Caesar. Ooh, I could. They're like really good for Caesar. Thank you for donating to King Caesar, Jay. I guess. Where do I want to put them? Oh. Oh, I actually don't know where I should put them. I could put them like here. They're only like 1 square. But then can I like get around them? No, even though they're 1 fucking square. Can I put them here then? There is room. You're just not trying hard enough. Okay, I can get around. Okay, yeah, there you go. Oh, valley of plenty. Okay, I have a coffee cup. Excuse me, Jay. You're sitting down again in the worst possible position. Why? Not even a coffee cup would suit there. Someone needs... I need to put a coffee cup somewhere. I need to put this coffee cup somewhere. You don't understand. It's so cute. It's amazing. Excuse me, Bianca. Excuse me, Zelf. I think Blue Bear has a table. I don't know why. Oh, are you helping out at Stitch's place again? Because Stitches doesn't do his own stuff. Like, look at that. That's like the perfect cup of coffee. It's so cool. I like it. It kind of doesn't work. I could put a cup of coffee here. Oh wait, no. There's a whole... Here we go. I can put it here. There you go. Beautiful. I really need to get myself the wild log bench. Oh, I need it. Things would look so much better if I had it. Why are you crying? Now I have a garden bench I don't know where to put. Maybe here. Doesn't look that bad. Since I moved Godzilla. I could put another log stake there, then that would line up. Would it line up? No, everything is a bit off. Things aren't quite as central as I remember. Stitches when? Stitches emotes soon. Well, people have got to subscribe if they want more emotes, so that's not on me. Meow. Well, diddly darn it. Derp-a-doo-ba-doo. Watering can. Fucking watering can breaks. Okay then, I see how it be. I see where I stand. I don't even know who that is. Who's that? Look him up. Expect me to look him up in this time? Who the fuck are you? Is he a fusion? Okay. Charlotte, you look like Goku and Vegeta. I guess that makes sense 'cause you're a Super Saiyan. You have no distinguishing features. And I bet if Vegeta got you, he would defeat you. You're very unoriginal. You have a name that sucks. I bet you're an onion. You have layers to you. Oh, Charlotte, why do you suck? There you go. Happy birthday. I don't even know these characters, but they all look the fucking same. Why does no one criticize Dragon Ball for this? I'm sorry, it makes me so mad. You know when you have that stupid same face syndrome thing going around? Where, like, artists would get, like, shanked on because, like, their characters had the same face or some shit. In fact, Disney got it like, when Frozen came out along with Tangled. Yeah, they looked very similar, not gonna lie. But then you have a blatant anime that's just nothing but same face syndrome. I don't get it. I'm sorry, but I don't get it. Have an ass, Charlotte, no. I mean, maybe he has a tail. He didn't lose his monkey tail. So, never. God. I don't get. I'm sure it's a great anime, and I'm sure a lot of people obviously grew up with Dragon Ball being their first anime. Like, I'm sure it's action-packed and filled with much testosterone level fighting. But I'm sorry, but I can't tell the characters apart. Actually, no. I can tell who's Goku and who's Vegeta. That's it. Like, anybody that looks like those... Actually, you know what? I can see it now on Twitter. They look the same because they come from the same planet. They're the same race, you dumbass. Like, I can see it now. And it's like, I don't care. Krillin and Master... Orochi? Is that Orochi? Like, they're humans. Do they look the same? No! Stop finding excuses for it! Just admit it has faults and move on. God. Doesn't mean it's a piece of garbage, just means it has faults. Right. Okay. Right. I'm going to move on to Monster Hunter, unless anybody wanted to do anything with me in Animal Crossing. Otherwise, I will swiftly move on to Monster Hunter. Whew, excuse me. Because I don't know what else I could be doing in Animal Crossing. But I got what I wanted. I got ZUCKER. Now I need four more villagers and I'll have my set. I really wanted to get Marina, but it was Shep that moved, and Marina's house would not look great next to Zal's, so I thought just, hey, be more aesthetically pleasing. And I mean, the brown kind of doesn't work. I thought it would be similar to Shep's house, but whatever. I'll get used to it. Stitches meeting Mothra. Well, I mean, let me get this. I'll do that quickly before I get set up. I was walking down in the forest. That was a very off-tune thing, I'm sorry. I was walking one day in the forest when my buggy friend suddenly he told me there was a giant moth in front of me. She was so pretty, yes, she was so pretty, she was queen. She was the prettiest moth that I had ever seen. Oh, Mothra, she spoke to me and told me, my buggy friends, do not fear, for I am to protect you. Mothra, she is the